Alright guys, so I've had a lot of questions asked about the LED strips that I put in my fish house. This is the Otter Cottage XT 1200 thermal. So far, I love it. I mean, it's working good for me. The LED strips I put on the top bar and also on the front bar straight across. Um, the rope lights that I got, I'll post a link down in the comments later. But they actually have a 3M sticky back to them. So what I did is I just put them on the bar. Um, at first I was kind of skeptic about it. 3M sticky back. The weather that we experience here in Minnesota, I wasn't sure if it was gonna hold up to the sticky part. But actually, so far so good. I'm pretty impressed. Um, for added protection, I added zip ties to the corner, just in case that they started to peel off, that I wouldn't have to worry too much about them moving around. And I also took the straps that are attached to the canvas that wrap around the bar, and I went over the LEDs also. Um, like right here, I stopped on each side. You'll notice I stopped the LEDs right before the brackets on my fish house here. I stopped them right here just because all you guys know, this bar, the lower bar, slides into the other one, and I didn't want to have any pinch lines or LEDs broke or anything, so that's what I did there. You'll see on this side also I stopped them right before the bracket here, that way I wouldn't have any issues. For the wiring, I actually used 10 or 12 gauge wire, I don't remember exactly. I'm not an electrician by any means. I don't know if this is the correct wiring or not. Maybe you guys can give me some input on that, but I figured I'd go with the heavier stuff, just in case something were to happen. I don't want to be out on the lake and have issues with lighting when the crappies are biting. Um, so what I did here too is the LEDs that you buy on Amazon, that I'll post a link later, they do come with attachments, plastic little attachments that you can connect the wiring to. I have these two strands connected both to the 9-volt battery down here. The 9-volt battery, I mounted them to alligator clips. Now the LED rope lights that you do get from Amazon right away, they have a different attachment to them. So what I did is I cut the attachment off and I added my own alligator clips down here. Like I said, that's probably what you'll want to go with, unless you have one of those boxes. I forget what they call them, but a little different setup. You might want to throw an inline fuse in there just in case. But yeah, no problem so far. Just made sure I taped everything up. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I was planning on running these wires through the bar. Maybe drilling a hole through the bar up here and running them down. There's a cap on the bottom of each of these poles and run them through there. But being the first time I've done this, I didn't want to have any issues where I couldn't pinpoint where the problem was at. So this way I can kind of, if there's a pinch line or if there's a broken line or something, it's easier to see where the problem might be right now. And I didn't know how corrosion would be, if water would get in these bars here, if it would cause any issues, so I just kind of left it. But yeah, so far no problem. Want to eventually make a battery box in here somewhere, but for now I just leave it laying in here. Want to do something so these alligator clips don't, obviously turn together. That wouldn't be good. I did that actually about 2 minutes before I started this video. The alligator clips pretty much soldered together, so had issues there. But I'm gonna make sure I tape them up good and figure out another way of doing it. There's obviously a lot of different ways you can do this. Mine's not the best by any means, but it'll do. It's pretty light in here. I'll unplug the battery just to show you guys that it is actually dark in here when the lights are off. I'm in the garage right now with the door open. It's windy, you can tell. Alright, so here's the fish house with the lights off. Pitch black. can't see nothing daytime, and that makes a world of a difference. You know, it's a lot easier than carrying a lantern around. You know, I don't have to worry about glass breaking and all that. It's so much easier. You know, it's, I don't know, I love it. I'm glad I did this. You know, I kind of wish I would have done it sooner, but I heard guys talk about doing this, and I just went ahead and did it. So couldn't be more happier. Oh, one more thing is there is another link where you can add a remote control dimmer to these lights. It would be from the lights to the connectors, and then you'd have to add another wire to the battery. I mean, that works great too. It's nice. I mean, sometimes it can get a little bright in here, to be honest with you. It's nice to have. I don't honestly use it that much. I don't even have it hooked up right now. I took it off just because I didn't want to have any more issues, you know, something going wrong. So but yeah, I'll post a link like that. I'll post a link of that on the bottom in the comment section. And if you guys have any problems or like any questions for me, just let me know. Hopefully I can answer them for you. Tight lines, brothers.